Ah, gamers, rise up. How are we doing on this fine Saturday morning, afternoon thing, whatever? Panama, England is the game we are going to be watching. I'm not cut out for this. I've literally had to work today, and I don't work on Saturdays. And it's just like my phone's on 14%. I can't be asked. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to be watching it. Excuse me. I've got the fake Pepsi Max thing. There's Vin. I got a ZX Cola. I think it's like Pepsi Max. It's got the extreme anyways. It's weird because I have lemonade uh, on Wednesday after watching Spider-Man 1 because I try to just have one kind of day. And I went in the fridge last night because I got in late and my lemonade had formed an ice cube because it was already open, but somehow the lemonade has managed to make um like an actual ice cube, and then it became an ice block today because I didn't really drink that last night. It's crazy. I don't understand how it's happened. Coca-Cola doesn't do that, must just be because lemonade is probably water straight off the bat, isn't it? 3 Qatari referees and 2 Swiss. I can't wait to see us get battered. I've got the England top on. We've specified at work. Number 9 is Alan Shearer. 19 will say Adam Johnson. That's what we've said. And then number 7 is David Beckham. So it's like a wonderful trio. But we'll see who's the trio of attackers tonight. I've not seen the squad. I had the option to, but I thought no. So Panama, Mosquera, Gutierrez, Andrade, Cordoba, Escobar, not that one, Murillo, Rodriguez, Eol Barquenas, Harvey, Martinez, and Rodriguez, and Barquenas and Harvey on yellow cards. Excuse me. Oh, it's him. What's his name? Lee Dixon and Martin Keown, both the same person. England, Jordan Pickford. Why is Nico O'Reilly starting? Mark Gahey, Ezri Konsa, Jarrell Kwanzaa's playing for some reason, Jude Bellingham, Elliot Anderson, Marcus Rashford starting, Morgan Rogers. I said Morgan Rogers should have Bukayo Saka and Harry Kane. I said Morgan Rogers should start ahead of Madubuki. I said that to me mates. I think I said it on the live stream. Tuchel has seen sense. Good. I'm tired, boss. 10 minutes up earlier this morning. I've done about 45, 50 working hours this week. Obviously, other people do more, but I'm not used to it. It's on deck, height wise. Oh, what's this? Mm. Horrible that. I think nearly 600 people were killed in a Venezuelan earthquake yesterday. Rest in peace to all of those that have lost their lives. I think one of them was a footballer as well. But it doesn't matter what you play for. What you do, nice life-wise, if you're a good person and all of that, you don't. We're fortunate enough that we don't really get earthquakes in my country, but other countries it's like once a year or something, and that's once too many. I'm not sure how earthquakes happen, but Panama straight off the bat, take a shot. I don't like that kit. I don't mind the red t-shirt because we've had red away shirts before, but I don't like the black shorts, to be honest with you. If we had to wear red t-shirt, it has to be white shorts. And I know all red and white, but no, it's not about that. It's literally about the history of England. Where does black come into this? On the flag, it's white and red. And I know it's an away kit, but I don't understand what the relevance is. Ooh, overhead ball. I've got a very busy day tomorrow. We're watching Daredevil, then X-Men 2, then Hulk from 2003. And then we're going to be covering the watch along of, is it Netherlands, Egypt, 8 p.m. tomorrow? I'm so lost with the days. I was thinking it was a Saturday tomorrow because I'm obviously used to being off 3 days a week. And now I'm going to be off 2 working week. So forgive me if I get any days wrong. I will remember when I'm back at work. One day earlier than expected. But I know nobody cares for the movie watch alongs, like the just random live streams I call it, because I might as well just do something. I don't get out of the house a lot. And to be fair, I am semi-responsible for that, but I like to just do these live streams and just do something, because usually if I don't, I'm cooped up in the place all day, I'm cooped up in the house, and I don't want to be stuck just acting like I've got withdrawal symptoms. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, I would just rather have the human interactions, because to me that's what makes me happy. Because I used to have a, if I don't force myself to do these watch alongs, I'll leave the house. I do have a bad streak in us where I will, and I have done in the past, just don't tell anybody that I'm taking a sabbatical. I just ignore them. I did that during a very isolated period of my life mentally, and obviously it didn't help, did it? It only made things worse. So yeah, like I say, I appreciate that the watch alongs for the films are different and maybe people don't like them, but I like doing it just because it gives us, again, a chance to be sociable. I don't socialize a lot, and I should. Like, I socialize at work, but I'll be honest with you, there's like not even 8 people, I would say, that I would see myself hanging out with outside of work, like actual friends. Maybe there's 10. There's one, two, maybe there's 10, but even then it's like Woodward. Yes, England. Oh, no. I saw somebody say that Jordan Pickford for England has let us down. I don't think he's really let us down. I saw someone on Reddit, yes, Reddit, excuse me, either post or repost just for a conversation bit. Like an opinion or something that Jordan Pickford is bad and we would have won something without him. The reason we got to the finals is also because of him. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say England have a fantastic array of goalkeepers to choose from. I don't think we ever have. We have one for a certain period of time that's really good, and then the others are sort of just backups. But we, as a nation, and maybe it's the same for other countries, notoriously don't have a lot of good goalkeepers. I mean, I couldn't tell you who I would start after Pickford if he got injured, who I would trust. Maybe Dean Henderson. He's a bit underappreciated, but what I'm trying to say is if I'm a Geordie, which I am, and I'm literally saying that Jordan Pickford is the reason, in my opinion, we've actually got this far as well, what does that tell you? I don't think Pickford, yeah, he's probably made a few cock-ups, but that's to be expected. He's a goalkeeper. It's not like the Uruguay goalkeeper where apparently it's every goal he could have did something a bit better. My issue is we don't have a good defensive depth either on the full-back flanks, centre-backs, or even on goal. We pride ourselves with a midfield and an attack, but you're looking there and somehow we're struggling, even though Lewis Hall is down at the tune, to actually find good defenders. And then if Pickford gets injured, I would trust Dean Henderson, but if he got injured, where do you go from there? I liked Jack Butland. I know it's a rogue shout, but when he had that one worldy game for England, I like Jack Butland. I don't know what he's doing now. Is he still at Rangers? But I like him. I appreciate, obviously, Pickford's done a massive amount for him, but I don't think James Trafford is the next big thing. I'm sorry, but I don't. Shot. Ooh, good save, Panama. If we, Newcastle, signed James Trafford, I would just think that the entire deal was because Eddie and Andy Howe wanted Trafford to be signed. I am 100% Eddie out now, and I have been since we got beat by Crystal Palace 2-1. After that game was a defeat for us where we had 3 weeks off to prepare, to rebuild, to regroup, to refocus on what didn't work going into that. Nothing was changed, nothing was rectified, and the same old shit kept happening even after the Crystal Palace defeat. Because it was what, 2-1 Bournemouth next game as well? There's like 3-2-1 losses on the bounce. And it's pathetic, it's not good enough. So when you've got 3 weeks to train, or if you want to be, maybe two, because we're at the FA Cup weekend and then we get in with the Premier League, because the first week was the international break. When you've got 2 weeks to train with the squad, because you need the time to train as well as the FA Cup, you're being knocked out, you should use that. And instead, the Palace game, same old shit. Nothing changed on the training pitch. Not one person at the staff went, we need to change. And since that Crystal Palace 2-1 defeat, I've been 100% Eddie Howe out, because having 2.5 weeks with the full squad to rectify certain inequities, but to do that, to be like that, was absolutely disgusting and appalling. So, mm, mm. Oh, corner to us. Hello there, viewer. How are you? But I don't want James Trafford as our future number one for Newcastle United. South Shields even, I'll be very unhappy if we signed him. Or even England. If we, Newcastle, sign James Trafford, that's another Eddie Howe, Andy Howe deal. I don't trust it. Eddie Howe should have been sacked after the Crystal Palace defeat, 2.5 weeks with the full squad just to play the same old shit, not rectify things that needed to be rectified. Should have been sacked at the end of the season. Before that, should have been sacked when Sunderland finished with the Europa spot. If not, sacked after Sunderland did the double. There's 4 instances where he should have been sacked at least. But no, it's okay. I defended him the season before the one that's just gone, and we got a Carabao Cup out of it. And now, what do I get? Awful football. We can't break down 20th placed Wolves. Yeah. Who had been bottom from day one with like 10 games to go, nils each. And yeah, Rob Edwards had rejuvenated them, but that doesn't excuse the inability that we have to somehow break down a low block, which England also struggled with. And it's like, well, it's not difficult, is it? You just hit them high. Because if it's a low block, hit them high. Yes, Panama with a high free kick. But I don't understand. That's not a free kick. Bollocks. I mean, it's for us, but that's not a free kick. But it's just like, I don't know what's happening with Newcastle because we're going to keep Eddie Howe, Andy Howe, all the Howes. His wife will work at the club, his sons will work at the club. All of the Howes are going to work at the club. It's pathetic. I remember the Geordie journals were bigging up Andy Howe for being the key instigator and the Victor Munoz negotiation talks only for Liverpool to then beat with to him again. Oh, oh, no. Sorry. You know those daddy long legs? I saw one on the outside of my window. I'm not chancing it coming in here because I can't get rid of them. But it's fine. I'll leave it for now. I'll have a nice lolly at that time. But you know, you've got to support the team. I don't know why we hired a German to be the England manager. It's like hiring a Matt to be the Newcastle manager, but we've did it. And I would have said the same if he was French. But what can you do? You just got to support the team. I support Australia as well. Just wonderful ball. You just got to do what you got to do. Well, at least 2 goals realised. Gordon's a I can't wait to see Gordon. Thing is, right, I think Gordon will actually tear up La Liga, but I don't know if that's just because it's Barcelona or just because it's La Liga. I feel like either way it's an insult to him as a player. Not that it wouldn't be true, because he's overrated. One good season, and that's it. But he doesn't press. But he does, but he doesn't. Like, you forget he's on the pitch. But I'm tired, boss. I forgot to buy energy drinks on Monday, so I'll just, yeah. I don't know if I'll go shopping tomorrow or Monday, but we'll see. It's just so hot, you know what I mean? Like, just so hot. I was at work on Tuesday. The morning was fine, and then you walk out and it was like an oven. Out. That's out. That ball's out. That wasn't kept in. Panama save. I think that was out. Saka's dad's a Geordie. He had Saka at the two. I think that was out. 10 p.m. kickoff. I can't even be bothered to properly be attentive. Finished work. Spent social time with someone, and now I'm here. Excuse me. I don't want to go to sleep after this game. Oh, Panama on the attack. Oh, he's found loads of space. Saka. Let's Saka with the ball. I don't know. This man, Tommy Tuchel, got a contract extension after winning a bunch of friendlies. If that doesn't sum up the state of the England national FA, I don't know what will, because there's that. There's Eddie Howe, Andy Howe being allowed to continue being the cool founders, investors, whatever to the football club. And then with my local non-league team, I've got Mike Williamson, who's going to do an absolutely bang-up job. It sucks to be a football fan. Soccer. Fort Lauderdale finished bottom. I can't support Inter Miami without having to justify why I support them. Not because of Messi, but because I got gifted Christmas, so birthday socks. Okay. Now just remember this hydration breaks. I've just remembered this hydration breaks. You don't watch a World Cup game for 24 hours and you forget that they've butchered it here. But I'm tired. So Nottingham Forest are massively going to struggle without Anderson. He was key to them getting into Europe. What could have been, but Eddie Howe can say him in the future. He doesn't trust the youth. First in, here's Rashford. Fast. Yep. Knocking on heaven's door. How are you, viewer? Crossed in. England is passing the ball about. I feel like I've been awake for like a day. I just feel so. Feels like I'm doing a stream at 3 a.m. I'm just, yeah, I can't be bothered. I've got Panama. Look at that. Oh, punched by Pickford. That's a free kick. Oh, wonderful run. Okay. What was that? Panama playing out from the back, being pressurised by England slowly. Managed to get out of it. Clean tackle. Shot deflected. Panama clear. Well, don't clear, but clear the lines temporarily. They've got the ball back. Pickford boots it. Boo. If they do this in the Prem, they allow it to happen. Fans should demand refunds for the season tickets. They should all do a walkout 20 minutes in, 22 minutes in, never come back, or just not turn up to the games at all and create an embarrassment for the Premier League. Oh, it's him, Mr. I don't like England flags. I like the fresh air in my system. Why is it a 10 o'clock kickoff? I'm so like, honestly, I would be fine now if I wasn't at work. I'm not going to finish all of this yet. Oh, oh, oh. Grim. Oh. You know, like the proper. I love fizzy drink. I'm a fat fucker. My phone is like on 17% charging on my laptop because I got lazy to not charge it before. Right, I love. I wonder why Carragher's not being invited. Couldn't be because he's useless, but then so is Neville. I'm gonna take my cap off. I'm also gonna take my pants off. Me joggers later on. There we go. I won't be stripping on camera, not yet. Not until my OnlyFans is up. So yeah, right, I love Casamigos. I remember the rap trio of Migos or Migos or whoever. Quavo, Takeout, and someone else. One of them has passed away, got killed, rest in peace. Cardi B's uh widowed. What do you call it? Oh, Panama? Shot? Pick fire saves. What is it? What do you call it? So if I die and my partner's a widow, what does that make me in context? The departed, is that what you call it? The departed. I don't know. Right, I don't know. Crossed in by Panama. Fine. My flashback tracking back. Oh, side nothing. I apologize, it's dark, but it's hot. It's warm in England. When it's not meant to be. Ooh, that would have been a lovely ball. Was that goal kick? Yeah, I thought I'd hit off his leg second. Can I cosplay as Storm from the X-Men? If white people can cosplay as Miles and black people as Peter Parker, surely I should be allowed to cosplay as the White Storm. I was on about this with one of my mates today. I was like, you can't be race swapping white characters, but then you can't do it with black characters. Like, what's the difference? There's other black characters you can use in comics or Asian or whatever that aren't getting represented properly, but probably have good stories to tell. And all these Hollywood machines need to do is make one of those into an adaptation, allow an obscure character to be given the time of day, and then watch how they'll explode. You know what I mean? So you've got like other characters. I don't know any currently off the top of my head, but if I did the research, I could probably code this character's cool. Well, this Delroy character is probably not going to do anything in the MCU, but you can just, you know what I mean? You don't need a race swap, gender swap, sexuality swap. I thought they were turning Wolverine gay in X-Men 97. I just read tidbits like Morph was attracted to him, and I thought, I guess that means Wolverine's going to be bisexual now, and he's not. Wolverine's a straight man. Half an hour end nils each between Panama and England. I don't know what to do tomorrow before the watch-alongs. Sleep sounds like a very good idea, but I don't want to sleep. Sleep is overrated. You can sleep when you're dead, as far as I'm concerned. Like, I would rather spend 1 week sleeping and the rest never needing to sleep or yawn or feel tired at all for the rest of the year. And my life remains the same. Working hours are the same. Time off's the same. So that isn't affected. Because sleeping, like, yeah, it's good for your body, but if bears can hibernate, is that Victoria Beckham? Never mind. No wonder why she's a white woman. John Terry is going to go down as one of the best ever centre backs, and I think he's probably better than Rio Ferdinand. Um, but I may be absolutely shitting the bed at that one. I always preferred Chelsea over Man U. But yeah, no, listen, I like it. I do. I like superhero movie shitting the bed, I guess. They deserve to. I see that Supergirl movie. Like, apparently it's fine, but the general consensus on the site that matters the most for actual opinion, which is Letterboxd, has it at a consistent 3.1, which is good because it means it's average, yes, but not every movie is like a 3.7. So the fact that Supergirl, her first live action appearance theatrically since Helen Slater, you would take 3.1, 3.2, which is where it's been fluctuating, because that's high praise. Panama save. That is high praise. You know what I mean? Panama on the attack. There's a balloon. Pop, pop the balloon. Goal kick. Yeah. So I feel like the Supergirl movie's overhated. Probably. I don't know. Don't care. Well, I do, but I don't. I care about the character Kara Zor-El, but I don't care about the DCU. Um, because I feel like it's bound to fail. Croatia 1-0 up against Ghana. Whoa, what a strike. Well, it doesn't matter though, does it? Because Panama, are they can still get something. If Panama win, what's the statistics of Panama going through? I think people are just expecting us to go through. So we could get knocked out tonight. Ama could we? Ben 10. Oh, nearly fast as fuck. I feel like the DCU is just gonna fail because apparently Supergirl is just a weak Guardians of the Galaxy clone. And that's not what you want. Supergirl's a dark, edgy character that suffered a lot and is more morbid because of it. And apparently the needle drop, whatever that means, which I think I know what it means, is not very good. So it just reeks of, a James Gunn cinematic universe, which we don't need. Clayface apparently doesn't transform fully in the movie. And it's like, what's the point? Like all of these things are promised. Paradise Lost, which nobody said anything about. Nobody's heard anything really about Wonder Woman, and she's one of the staples of the DC family. The new Batman film that James Gunn is overseeing, that's been on the back burner with barely any updates. The Authority looks to be cancelled. But it's okay because we're getting this silly little Jimmy Olsen Gorilla God TV show, so everything is right with the world. Fuck off. Boston. And a mile away. Boston. Ta-da! Over. Well, yeah, Clayface fits the mold of the universe, but excuse me, I don't know. Remember when we all mocked Sony for making Spider-Man villain movies without Spider-Man, but it's okay for the DC universe to do it for Clayface? Whoa! Panama trying to deal with the ball. I just feel like James Gunn is going to fuck over DC and it's going to have a long lasting impact. Because after the DCEU fizzled out, you know what I mean? Is happening? Let's have a look. Whoa, this is lovely. I know I keep saying it, but the Pepsi Max, I love this, whatever this is, 5X. I mean, it was on about it's like, that's lovely. And I saw that, but I didn't buy it. I said, no, I'll buy it. It's lovely. I don't know what it's meant to be the rip-off of, but I love it. And that's my last one. Um, Match momentum. Look at that, man. Oh no, we're the red. Sorry, sorry. I thought we were the white because obviously the home kit's white. Sorry, that's my bad. But I'm not gonna watch Supergirl in cinemas. That's gonna be once I've watched a lot of DC films because I need to watch them for the letterboxd and then Uh, I will watch Clayface in cinemas, but if Clayface fails, Man of Tomorrow has got an absolute like dilemma. But it looks like Supergirl, the fans love it. Well, maybe not the fans of the adaptation, because apparently they don't. But the fans who've paid money or the general moviegoers, they like it. But James Gunn needs to start acting like a Kevin Feige, not just as James Gunn in charge of DC. You know what I mean? Because I feel like James Gunn is like, whoa, look at me. I'm actually divulging in this. I'm here and I'm head of the DC. But that doesn't mean it's good. And then Man of Tomorrow. Like James Gunn can't direct everything. But apparently a bad direction can make a good script, a shit movie. Ooh, lovely ball. Panama on the attack. Can't get to it. If Clayface tanks at the box office, which he probably will do because he's not a well-established character outside of, respectfully, to my knowledge, Lego Batman 1, and that's it. But box office, I know it's a company, but box office shouldn't matter. If the movies are reviewed good, you're doing something right. Give it time. The MCU wasn't making a billion until the first Avengers. And then that's some $1 billion, that's some not so much. And then the $1 billion became the norm because people wanted to see more. And that's what the DCU needs. But it just feels like there's no cohesive narrative. We've got the Kryptonian trilogy, but sandwiched in between is a Clayface horror film, which has nothing to do with Batman. And this is a Batman character. I don't know. Crazy. Early evening is 22:44. I'll have you know. Crossed in, headed away. Crossed in, not yet. Whoa. Go on, put the camera on the Donny. That's a proper England ultra. Like, imagine being an ultra for your national team. I don't understand it. To my personal opinion, to endorse national football and then be lauded for it and be given a mini celebrity role, like, is that not just a bit sad? Like, fair dues, I would do the same. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, but all he is an international fan that has paid money to go to every tournament. What makes him so special? Why is he the one that's getting all of the buzz? A bland first half. Most of the exciting attacks have been from Panama. I know I'm checking the time as well, mate. And Chelsea fans were saying, oh, we believed in a Tommy Tuchel. Did you? This is a man who bottled the league with Bayern Munich, who got knocked out of the DFB Pokal by a third or fourth division team. If you manage Bayern Munich, you are essentially unofficially given by the German FA and Gianni Infantino the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal minimum. You're unofficially handed that because that is what the job is. 2 trophies, the league and a cup that you are expected to win. 3 minutes. And I wonder where that 3 minutes came from. I'll close my window and turn on the lights after. But it's just, why is somebody getting lauded for being a national team loyalist? Like, I don't, I'm even falling asleep watching this match, literally. I don't understand it. Like, what's happening? Excuse me. Bend it like Beckham. Get James Ward-Prowse, call him up and say, get on the flight. Stop the game. Wait till he gets on the flight. Haven't taken a free kick. 1-0 England. So we can't. I thought Panama had been officially eliminated. They're on 1 point. Lowest is on 4. If they win, they still get 3 points. That's not how it works. Because we could still be knocked out. Oh, oh. I thought it was in. I just saw the net bulge. Yeah, so I was even yawning at work. I was that tired. Is Panama? Big fat boots it. Half time nils each. Yeah, how are Panama? Huh? Are they doing goal difference in this league? I'm not watching a Pixar advert, but I guess how sad. I will put the light on. Oh, that's a cool pilot advert. Ridiculous. What advert's this? I don't want to say this. When I drink alcohol, every time I've drank it, I've only had one glass that night or one can. That's it. And then when I try to drink it quickly, I get a bit of a bad head. I'll be back in literally 2. And I'm so yeah, oh, no, I'm usually doing that. I may genuinely just go to sleep after. Because I'm that knackered. I've, hang on. I've not even looked at the ice cream. I've not looked at what ice I get. You want to get chocolate? Yeah, it is. I'll donate PlayStation 6 to myself. Oh, strawberry. Unfortunate. Hello again, viewer. Thank you for staying. Have I got makeup on me? Boxers? That's crazy. Whoa. Whoa, look at that, man. Don't like that. If I do that, eh? How have I got a bald patch on my head? Eh? I'm getting skitsy now. If I do that, eh? Do I actually? Is that normal? Is that actually normal? Huh? Excuse me. Well, I will look. We'll make that. Is that normal? Maybe I've just never seen my hair from that angle before. We'll do that. Huh? Does my head always look like that? Huh? That doesn't. Oh, whatever. I wear a wig anyways. In fact, I'll stick on my wig just to show you how I look at work. I want to get more defined in makeup so I actually look. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I've ripped it. I've ripped it. Not my night, isn't it? But I suppose it's okay if it's a bit ripped. Yeah. Bollocks. That's getting put in the bin. Have to find that one. What a shame. Oh, these are my propaganda adverts. What's in it for me? Nothing. No, no. Stop trying to put kids into the army. Yeah, I still use milk. Oh, that's actually depressed us now that now weight caps. So I broke it by accident. I ripped it. I didn't do that. Whatever. I live in there. Yes, yes. World Cup bloopers. Kim Kardashian. What? Who? See, I've got my fake colour, my vibe. Oh, it's Peter Drury. Fuck off, Peter Drury. Oh, fuck off the sun. You mean the son who don't care about people's boundaries? Fucking sleazy cunts. If you work for the sun, you should be just your sperm cell shouldn't have won the race. I was gonna say, woke up 7:30 in the morning for fun. I'll be back after I've cried over me, but it might be if we think I feel like I look more girly with my natural hair. I'm missing it. Yeah, I've got the good food from Aldi. Well, it's technically out of date, but it tastes fine, and its best of use is 26th of July. So it's not like milk where it just goes off and it smells fine. Mm. Oh, me ITVX is always like mouthy delay. As for that alcoholic advert, it is true you don't want to be drinking excessively. Hmm, what's that? We've kicked us off. You're gonna see me belly. Sorry, but it's fine. I just wanted to see how we look. I think it's a medium. This I think, or small, but it's Panama, England. So 3-4-3 formation by Panama. Rodriguez off, Fajardo on, half-time substitution. And England playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. I would have put Morgan Rogers on the wing and then just don't put Saka starting. It shouldn't really matter where we have the journey take us, because at the end of the day, if you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best. And if you're too afraid to beat the best, then you're not the best, because you're too afraid to fight them. Football's about like the Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson fight, man. Watch-alongs tomorrow, Daredevil 2003, X2 2003, Hulk 2003. And then 8 p.m. is what? Netherlands, Japan? No, it's not Egypt, is it? Because I think my other team, Australia, have Egypt. England repossessed the ball. So, I don't know. It is the Netherlands that are kicking us off, isn't it? Is it France? Netherlands, France? No, I don't know. Well, I'm assuming because it's not been briefed out on there, it's on the IPL. Panama player down, probably faking an injury. I was telling my mates, like, whatever happens, Panama have got a better result out of this than we have, even if we win, because we'll win in an awful fashion. Like, if this game stays nils each, Panama are walking away with the head held high. How is Panama not allowed to go through? I swear they've got 1 point. Oh, sorry, was that as it stood? That might make sense, actually. If it was a as it stands table, never mind, because that would imply that at the start of the game they've got 1 point, which means that they've got zero. Right, I got you. That makes sense. So definitely, if Panama gets something out of this, or even just keep a clean sheet, like it's gonna mean more for them. Rashford on the wing, tried to the tricks, but he got stuck. Booted away by Jordan Pickford. No mind, baby, let me love you now. I don't know why I always sing this song. I wish you got makeup on me boxers. Obviously, I'm gonna have knickers one day, but women's sizes are awful for women. Anyways, that were born a woman. For me, fuck off. So many ways to love you. Don't like, oh my god. I want to sleep. Have I ever criticized sleeping? That's how I feel right now. I hate sleep, but it's how I feel every time I want to go to sleep. Because I don't, pardon me, care much for the routine of sleep. I could be doing anything in those 6 hours because I don't get a lot of sleep. And once I'm up, if it's past a certain time, I know I'm staying up. So if I wake up at 4 in the morning, I know I'm going back to sleep. If I wake up at 5:55, I know I'm going back to sleep. But if I wake up like 20 to 7, I fear there's a 50-50 chance I'll be up for the rest of the day. But it's usually like 7, half 8 around that time I used to wake up. I had a lie in the other week and it's like I woke up at 9 and that was a lie in. It's like, whoa, 9 o'clock. That's sad, isn't it? But I usually get up like 20 past 6 anyways for work, so it's kind of like just a body clock routine. I was dealing with me hair in my eyes, sorry. I see you still got that Ghanaian witch doctor curse. I swear it was lifted. In fact, hurricane. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a hurricane shot. I was going to say if that isn't proof that we are washed as a nation. Who is our secondary striker? I don't trust Watkins. What's that sound? No, I don't know. Sounds like it's sort of raining, but inside. But I'm inside and it's not. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm not on about the referee, mate. Sorry, hang on. I swear if it's raining. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's raining. It's raining. Oh, you'll see Fajardo has been given a yellow card. I missed that. I was like, that's not rain, but it is purple rain. Should I listen to Prince's albums? I don't know. I know someone who really loves Prince, and obviously there's a Mortal Kombat character called Rain, which is the color purple. Funny how Trump wanted the World Cup to be his magnum opus, but A, he's never been seen at one game, and B, everybody's going to be talking about how shit America were for it with the ad breaks, the hydration breaks, the Fox money being laundered, the time zones, the kickoffs. There's England on the attack. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, side net, and again, Rashford. I think Rashford did the right thing. It's done doing. It's done doing. I saw a strike of lightning at work at 20 past 7 yesterday. Crazy. It was thunder on Thursday morning, yesterday morning, Friday morning. I don't even know what the day is anymore, man. I found out that one of the first draft scripts for the Topher Grace Venom movie over exists somewhere. I like Topher Grace's Venom, and I found out there was a draft because obviously they were trying to make a spin-off movie, despite the fact it got literally disintegrated and skeletalized in the pumpkin explosion. But it's only if there's a will, there's a way. And I had a Cletus Cassidy as like a failing opera singer. Red lines for Venom, which meant he was pregnant, which I believe is sort of the Cletus Cassidy story in the comics. A bit of Venom gets onto Cletus, bonds with his maniacal, sadistic lifestyle. Something like that. I've not read any Venom stuff before, or Carnage. But I want to get into both. I remember people were saying Jim Carrey was going to be Carnage because I think at the time he was doing a bunch of serious roles, and that's Always the fan cast for the Raimi vs. Carnage. It's just Jim Carrey. Oh, what a save! What a save! What a save! What a save! Lost in. Hmm, away. Lost in. But it's always weird when you see like an unreleased slash cancelled movie script just floating about, or that it actually just exists but it's locked behind a vault. It's so surreal. Like I don't think that Venom script is real, but apparently it is. It's the first draft, and it's so weird because it's like that movie would have been made if Spider-Man 4 had existed, and the entire landscape of Spider-Man wouldn't have been what it is today. No Tom Holland, no Andrew Garfield, No Way Home wouldn't exist. And then it's like, which other characters would have gotten spin-offs? Would Venom have gotten a sequel? If he did, who would have been there? And it's like the iceberg. Like the deeper down you go, it's like, whoa, what's this? But I would love to see an alternate universe where the 2007 Clifford Grace film movie did exist, just to see what ended up happening. Mm. But yeah, what about Lewis Hall? Could he not be called up? Is he not a fullback? Yellow Kwanzaa has been given a yellow card as well. What about Lewis Hall? Is he not a good fullback? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is Madueke coming on? Why is Madueke coming on? He's absolutely useless. Why is Madueke coming on the pitch? Why? Where is he? What does he do? Crochet. Oh, it's in. Get in. Get in. It's in. Did you? If Harry Kane had scored that, would have went. You just knew it was going to be him. If Elliot Anderson scored, I'm not Rashford. You just knew it was going to be him. Fuck off. It's got so much space. Well, not really, but I'm tired. There he is. He could be a very lovely man, but I just don't know why he's getting all this hype. So there's been two England changes made. This group. Okay. So if it's not going to tell her on the thing, Saka off Madawiki slash Madaweke on. Bonsa off Spencer. Oh, could have been 1-1. Okay. Don't want to be tired. Oh, and working. You work for working on doing content. You know what he's going to do now, don't you? He's going to blow for the hydration break. Satgan Kwanzaa off Madueke and Spence on. There he is. Wonderful stuff. Look at this, can't you see? Look at the way this goes, going to hypnotize me. Oh, deflected. Blocked. Looks like they're making changes, maybe. Are they? I close my eyes, go to sleep. That is just what I need. 1-0 England. Thank you very much. I do apologise, honestly. I don't work on Saturdays, but I had to go to work today. I would not be like this on a Saturday at this time of night if that was the case. Of me having my normal weekend off. So I can only apologise. Right, I'm assuming that's as it stands. What do you mean as it stands? Panama, if they win, Panama get 3. No. Depends if, oh no, Ghana are still losing, aren't they? I think either way, Panama are fucked. Yeah, oh, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Get in. Whoa, look at that, man. Goalkeeper's trying to run as well. I saw that. I don't want boo. Wow, living on a prayer. The goalkeeper's not covered himself in glory for that goal. Like, stood there, watched it go in. And this one, he was tripping a bit back. Now see how he can put it in the opposite way. Wow, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it us. Halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Yeah, when's has he been on the pitch? Is he coming on now? I don't remember. Yeah. No. That's enough for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Did they make a shot through the heart? Then you're too late. Was that them? Did Bon Jovi sing that? So Panama, Barquena, Sancho Rodriguez off, Diaz and Alondono on. They've got two changes left to make if they want to. And from what I've gathered, Eze on for Bellingham. Bellingham off, Eze on. We, England, have two changes left to make as well. I'll give it a shot. Oh, way there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Substitution, sharp and then bar. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may know me from such football documentaries such as Help, my head is being kicked in like a football. That's not a free kick, but don't you dare give me enough for that. That was nothing. Harry Kane against World Cup goal. You know, they put FWC. Like, we know that FIFA owns football. Okay, we know that. Enough treatment. I'll give it a shot. Oh, my heart's waiting. Whoa, take my hand. Yes, Panama stopped by us. Oop, crossed in. Header over. Panama still trying, gotta respect it. Handball. Is that lightning? I think I've just seen lightning. I remember I was out when I was little after the pantomime or something, and it was lightning, and I was so scared I was gonna get electrocuted, not knowing obviously how rare it is to get electrocuted. I thought you had to dodge the lightning strikes. It's like if I didn't move, it would hit there. You just keep moving. Just keep breathing. Shot. Side net. Weird, isn't it, how like singers have just disappeared? Actors don't really seem to disappear, but singers do. Alexandra Burke. He was the other one, Leona Lewis. Yeah. Ben here now. A lot of the Fifth Harmony goes just on relevant. Milani is probably the only one. I say that. Camille Cabello as well. Those are probably the only two relevant ones in terms of solo music history. Like, I forget Little Mix split up and they do solo stuff now. Had that by Jed Spence. Oh, we bought him on the play. The next game. Shot, world class. Over. Gonna see me feet. Whoa, whoa, living on a plane. Take my hand, make it a swing. Whoa, whoa, living on a plane. Yep. Go pick Panama. I am like literally 4 minutes asleep. You know, you get into that like mindset where you're half asleep and everything that you say feels surreal. They know that you've got to keep talking or doing something, otherwise you're going to be asleep. So I could just fall asleep like, oh, it's my bed. Yeah, no one telling me where I can and can't sit in my own house. Who's this? Birmingham City supporter. And then who do you bring on? Because I don't like Ollie Watkins, but I suppose he's probably our next best option. First, is that deflected? No. I saw yesterday the original Spider-Man 3 plan for the movie was the symbiote would have been eating Eddie Brock's organs and stuff from the inside. So when Eddie was going to get pulled at the skeleton, sorry, the goo, the symbiote, he was just a skeleton. That's why his teeth were venomized. There's a slight freeze frame where when the goblin pumpkin bomb when things slice Venom's arms, you just see red flash. The symbiote's taken over. And they wanted to make Eddie weak and frail appearance wise just so it actually matched the aesthetic, but they weren't allowed to do it because it would have been too dark. But I fuck with that, like Eddie Brock being eaten from the inside out without knowing it by the symbiote, looking malnourished, weak, needing the symbiote to survive, not knowing that the symbiote is nearly finished with him, ready to move on to another host when it gets hungry. Crazy. One between Croatia and Ghana. 4 minutes. What was the 4 minutes for? As it stands, we'll finish top. But it doesn't really matter like if you finish top or not, in my opinion. Final 13 minutes. So hot. I'm sweating. I was sweating last night as well. I had work I needed to sleep for. United States of America. Wonderful ball. Can he keep it in? No, he can't because he's shit. Matter is awful. Good for Chelsea. You would have signed him when he was there, but Arsenal, man, like they ruin Chelsea players' careers. Not everyone. This guy Havertz, despite being useless, is talked about and raved about a lot. Last in. Oh. We've got 8 minutes left. I'm just so tired. I want to take my t-shirt off, but oh, White Watkins coming on. Oh, who else is coming on? Fuck off. Why is Henderson starting? Coming on the bench, whatever. Coming off the bench, not coming on it. If he does, that's a violation. Why is Henderson playing? I'm gonna watch Jordan Henderson, Hadley. Hadley? Why not? Because he's shit. We got the ball. Try and move it quick. Yellow card. Yellow card for Andrade. Yeah. Player was back anyways. Yellow card for Andres Andrade of Panama. Oh, is Jordan Henderson coming on? Ooh. Anderson and Kane are off. Henderson and Watkins on. No changes left. Now we're gonna watch Jordan Henderson's disaster class. Well, currently all he's doing is just passing the ball that I could literally do. I thought I could do that, did I not? Chad Spence. That Henderson, he passed back because he's so good. What's this? My orange juice has darkened a bit, I think. Looks darker. See, nobody trusts Henderson to like run with the ball. Hello again, viewer. How are you? I apologize. This stream's been a bit. It's so hot. If you live in England, it's like I'm sweating. What's the matter with Bass, Spence, as a you won't invite any further problems. Yes, you will. Retirement home. Oh, wonderful ball. Hang on, whoever you are, Sam Face. I thought Ivan Toney wasn't meant to just sit on the bench. Looks like that's all he's doing to be safe for the penalties. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, washy, washy, bashy. Alvin Gutierrez off Quintero and Davison for Panama Zero Submarino. What country are you from, my wonderful viewer? Are you the one from USA? I've just said that, Sam Matterface. What other ones exist? Guy Mowbray? That's not Guy Mowbray, is it? They all sound the same. Quick Panama free kick, crossed in. Exactly. That's it. There's that World Cup guy. That's all he is. Who is he? What football club does he support? Where's your team gone? I want currently. I'm missing my eyes are like dropping sleepily now. Oh, yeah, wait, wait. Oh, wait, Chad Spence, man. Okay. Useless. You were dropped for this game because you're useless. Nearly 2-1. Then Chad Spence. I'm sorry, I love the idea of my eyes being closed. I'm sorry. This feels like I'm being tortured, like the Russian sleep experiment. I just need to go insane, claw off my own skin, so I stay awake or something. I've seen that video, it's like noodle soup or something, and nobody knows if it's a dark web video or not. But people are saying it's just a fake dark web video because why not? Awful by. We'll say that was Jordan Henderson. I know it wasn't, but we'll say Henderson. Oh, he gets the ball, Frankfurt. Ah, many, many. Hey, where's six came from? Oh my God, where six came from? Oh, yeah. Oh, unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Oh, Panama. It's 2-1. Offside. I don't think he was offside, you know. I don't think he was offside. Oh, he is. I think he's just definitely. Did you know Iran from like the 1980s or since then has been supporting transgender surgeries because they believe that it is a medical condition to want to be born in a different body, so long as you are not attracted to the same sex. So if you want to be a woman in Iran, you have to only have a husband, I think. It's weird. Because then, how do they know if you're homosexual or transgender on medical documentations? Because obviously you're not allowed to have same-sex marriages. But then it's like, okay, well, how do you know that they're not pretending to be trans just so they can date their loved one as a woman? Come on, like if it's time. I found it interesting that Iran somehow has it as a transgender. I don't know what. I think I saw it on Reddit actually because of the post. But yeah, What do you mean? Another example. Every game England's not been perfect. We're not going to win the World Cup. I think we need to make that crystal clear now. We're not going to win the World Cup. And if anybody thinks that we are, they're wrong. We're sweaty. Betty Swallows, that's what I am. You do that, me and why do I sing that song? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Tired, I'm so tired. You know, look at that one. Awesome. Thought choose with an England t-shirt there. I don't want to go to sleep because I'm going to be off. There's no willingness to shot. Corner. So, I want to go to sleep. I'll be rejuvenated for tomorrow. Mark my words. Yeah, listen, taking these the reasonings. Watch it be short. Watch it be short. And so long. When does it reach? Free kick to the thing, the Panama. The thing, it's clobbering time and all that funny stuff. I know when I'm watching Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer. 1 minute left, and then I can properly sleep. There isn't any promise to play awful football. Oh yes. There's the ball. Panama draw. This will be the funniest thing ever. Should be fine by the time of the game. This was need sleep. The final score 2-0, and I apologise for the very deprived sleep tone. I've had a very busy day. Much love, and I'll see you later.